Hey, welcome to the Structura Institute. I'm Jason Prince, and I'm your lead instructor and co-founder of the Institute. Come, join us. Let's look at what's going on in school. So this is our lobby. The art of bodywork, that's our focus for our structural integration and massage program. So come on into the classroom. I wanted to talk a little bit about the equipment and the tools that we have for you to use. State of the art. I think it's super important that we have the best equipment and the best example of what's going on. So this is a structural integration table. One of the things that you'll notice is that it's a little wider and a lot lower than a normal massage table. These can elevate and go, but it's important for us as body mechanics that we're able to get our pressure and use our body weight rather than muscling it. But those are some of the cool things that we'll be talking about in your training and what's going on. So each table can be customized to your specific height. Actually, this is the one that I used to do demo yesterday. I'd also like to introduce you to our tools. So come take a look at these. This is one of the tools that we use for iStim, and where we also have pods and very specific release protocols that you'll be learning. We have rock floss and rock tape, and then we'll be using a couple of different types of lotion for relaxation massage and for our deep tissue therapy or the rock rub. This is an interesting, unique thing. So we left the sheets off of the table so that you could see that, but this then goes and wraps around the table to hold the sheet in tight. So that you don't have to tie it and do those things. So all the way down to the massage table, we've done those things. We've got plenty of roller stools so that when you're sitting and working, you can still move around, especially for some of the detailed neck work that we'll be doing. So now let's come down the classroom side here. We've got a unique setup. Now, one of the things with this is that depending on the number of students, there obviously will be more or less chairs. But it's important that this breaks away so we have all of the room for us to be able to do the body work. So I'd like to talk a little bit about the structure of class. So we have some courses that are all lecture, like anatomy and pathology and our professional standards class. And then we also have our bodywork classes. So we feel it's really important that we have a structured learning by doing philosophy. And so with those bodywork classes, we will basically have an hour where we'll have a lecture and a presentation of what's happening. You'll learn the topic. Then you'll see a demo from myself or one of the other teachers where we'll demonstrate the session that you'll be performing. And then you with a partner will then do a trade and practice that. And then from there, we have built out clinics where you'll be working on general members of the public so that you get to practice all of those things. So depending on what phase of training that you're in, whether it be the massage and the myokinetic training pieces, you'll be able to work with those clients in public, or if you're in the structural integration phases of training, then you'll be able to be working with models and take them through a series of sessions. So I want you to come look at what's going on here. A quick sampling of our anatomy manual. This was developed by Mark Nielsen at the University of Utah. And so we use his curriculum, his programming, and his teaching of our anatomy, physiology, and pathology. And then most of the manuals are actually, you'll be receiving an iPad, just like what you see here. And the manuals will be all digital. You'll be able to highlight, mark with the pencils. Technology has come so far. It's pretty fantastic. So most of your manuals will be found in the iPad and will be all digital. And we're excited to be able to offer that type of learning style. It's important that each student whether they have a stronger emphasis in the 3 different learning styles, whether it's visual, auditory, or kinesthetic, we want to be able to develop each of those and also be able to teach to your individual strengths. So we have the lecture piece, as I talked about. We'll have the demonstration, and then you get to do, feel, experience all of those things. So whether it be through our visual presentations that we have, or listening to those topics, or in the training manuals, coloring, writing, doing the therapy. This is a pretty exciting thing, and we hope that you will come and check us out and learn more about Structura Institute and what we have to offer for you.